everybody, welcome back to PCS 101. This is for our class for Thursday the 28th, where basically today's class is taking a quiz, and if you will look in the notes below, you can see our quiz. I ask that you send it back to me via my email, ruiz@gcc.mass.edu in PDF format. So you might want to just cut and paste that into a Word document and then save it as a PDF or a Google Doc and then save it as a PDF and send it to me. That's how my grading program works best. And then I will review your quiz and get that back to you, send that to you via email. And it is an open book, open notes quiz so that you can look up the information. The idea behind the questions is that these are elements that you should be keeping in mind as you are putting together a speech. And hopefully this is also a review of some of the major points that we've been discussing over the course of the semester. So if we were taking this quiz in class, most students would spend, about 20, 25 minutes or so. And then the rest of the class would be devoted to practice sessions. Now, obviously, we aren't meeting, but what I asked is that each of you reach out to me via email, and we can do this as formally or informally as you'd like. I just would like to hear what you are planning to do for your first speech and how things are going with your preparation. If you'd like more than that, certainly I'm happy to listen to sample speeches or to read sample outlines and give you feedback. But each of you should be contacting me. And certainly that should be before the date of the first speech. And your first speech is going to be next week on Tuesday. What I'm going to be doing is creating a folder on our Moodle site. So it'll be labeled speech number 1, and then you can upload your speech to that. And then ultimately, one of the attendance questions that I will be asking in the future is for you to review all of the speeches of your classmates and to send me privately a strength and weakness for each of those speeches. You had a little bit of a taste doing that when I gave you 3 sample speeches. I asked you to do that on our discussion forum, however, because I wanted everybody to be able to see the comments. But I'm going to ask you when you are reviewing your peers to send the comments to me, and then I will compile them and organize them and summarize them so that you can see the comments from your classmates. I will be using the speaking template that's included in our syllabus and other documents folder for your first speech, and I will return that to you via your email with a letter grade. I ask that you send me your outline on the day which you upload, or at the time at which you upload your particular speech. So you can send your outline to my email, ruiz@gcc.mass.edu, because I will briefly review the outline, albeit informally, and evaluate it on a checkmark system. So that is how we are going to conduct the first speech. For the second speech, I don't even bother using the template. I just take notes, and then I share those notes with you along with your letter grade. So basically, I think that covers most of what's coming up with your first speech, which is a 5-minute autobiographical speech, as you know. So I hope you're at the point where you are practicing your speech and you are timing your speech. Again, you've got a little bit of wiggle room in those 5 minutes. Think something like 4.5 minutes to 5.5 minutes. Ideally, it would be at 5 minutes. So that said, I'm going to leave you to do the quiz, and I look forward to hearing from you. And next week, I will have a folder for you to upload your speeches. Take care. I hope you're doing well. I'm doing well. Bye-bye.